Good morning, Franklin. This is day one of our remote learning. I wanted to give you some words of advice as we're embarking in this new era. I hope that when you get this message, you're feeling healthy and your family is feeling healthy. And I really believe we're going to get through this. So we have to try to keep things as normal as possible, considering the circumstances. So first, students really try to develop a daily schedule. We have a recommended schedule that we put on the Franklin High School website for remote learning, directions on how to do the remote learning and the block schedule. But make a schedule that fits your needs. The only one who really gets hurt if you don't do any of the work is you. Around this world, students have to learn in different countries through all different methods, and sometimes students don't have the benefit of ever being in the presence of a teacher. So this whole situation with COVID-19 is really going to challenge you to see if you could master yourself and master your time and use it wisely and keep learning. Like, what if we were all deprived of being in a school building? Would you just stop learning? So my encouragement to you is to really look at those directions, do the packets that your teachers gave you, get into Google Classroom every day. The thing is, the learning and the work could get away from you very quickly. If you're online all the time just looking at the things you want on YouTube or Instagram and just having fun all day long and not getting into your work, it could really get into a bad habit. So we've had a couple days off, considered as emergency days, snow days, but now it's time to buckle down because we're in our remote learning phase. These are counting towards our 180 days of school. This will be why we don't have to come to school on Saturdays or over the summer, because we're sticking to this plan. So develop a schedule, stick to it, and also look at this as an opportunity to connect more closely with the people who live in your house. Think about it. Our daily schedule, I know myself, I usually only get 5.5 hours of sleep. Being in this situation has caused me to get more sleep, eat better, connect with my own wife and children better, and I'm trying to see the opportunities that come through this. So do the same for yourself. Keep yourself healthy. In addition to doing your academic work, make sure you're taking some time to do exercise in your house. There's so many different YouTube videos on how to exercise with your own body weight, use objects in your house. Maybe you do have weights at home or other exercise equipment, but make sure that you're taking care of your physical needs, eating healthy as well, and keeping yourself strong, so that this way you could fight off a virus if you had to. Make sure you're taking time every day for some relaxation, some prayer, meditation. Just take care of yourself as a whole individual, as a whole learner, as we get through this. Parents, best advice I could give to you is just making sure that your children are doing these things. Make sure that your kids are sitting down to get into their Google Classroom. Look over their shoulders, make sure they're doing some work, see what they're working on. This is a great opportunity. I feel bad for those of you who have to stay home more, you can't work, and for those of you who may be even unemployed through this, I'm really sorry for what you're going through. But this is an opportunity for you to actually see what your kids are learning. Maybe you could learn alongside them. But just make sure they're staying healthy and you keep yourself healthy too. Maybe even exercise with your kids, pray with your kids, read with your kids. This is a time to reconnect. And for our teachers going through this, please do your best to stick with the schedule that we put together. Reach out to your students through any means that you can, to make sure if you see any students aren't getting onto Google Classroom, aren't submitting any work, please reach out to them. Reach out to their parents, and make sure they're doing that, because we know we care about our students. To our whole Franklin community, we're going to get through this. I have faith in that, and I hope you have faith in that. We have to exercise good judgment with the social distancing and the good practical things. We did a funny Want TV about the basics of hand washing, but that's a reality. Don't touch your face, touch your eyes, touch your nose, your ears, or any of those things unless you've made sure you washed your hands well. Keep good nutrition, exercise, get your rest, and keep yourselves hanging in there, warriors, and I hope to be back with you again soon. Take care.